Hello, I am Amanda. I'm here with Gianni. I go to Boston College. I'm a junior. I'm an economics major, and I'm originally from New Hampshire. And Gianni, if you could introduce yourself too, that would be great.
Hi, I'm Gianni. I'm currently a human service major, psychology minor. I'm in my junior year, and I go to ODU University, Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia.
Awesome. So Gianni, if you could talk a little bit about how you picked your current school and if you have always gone to the school or if you transferred. But yeah, mainly, what decisions, what were the influences behind making this decision to attend OGU?
Well, it is quite a long story with many winding roads. Like I said, I'm originally from Portsmouth, Virginia, which is like a
Okay.
10-minute drive from Norfolk, Virginia. And in our area particularly, we are full of universities. So Old Dominion University is just a university I've always known about growing up, and
Mm-hmm.
that's one of my options.
Mm-hmm.
When I graduated high school, I originally did a dual enrollment courses with that partner with our local community college for TCC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then when I graduated from high school, I did another year at TCC with the intention to build up my art portfolio because originally I was a fashion design major.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes. Yeah. And after that year at TCC, I transferred to Marymount University in Arlington, Virginia. I did fashion design for a year. I realized that really wasn't my thing. So I
Okay.
went back home to TCC, and they have really magnificent options for transfer programs in the
Okay.
area, like especially in accordance to local universities.
Okay.
I eventually took up social sciences at TCC with the intention to transfer to Old Dominion University to get my bachelor's in human services. So
Okay.
after a long winding process, starting out there, going back, and I finally ended up at Old Dominion University in the fall of 2016.
Okay. Awesome. That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
So is there at ODU, is there a career center that helps with resumes or career advice?
Yes, our center is called like CARS. Is like, let me see if I can look it up. I think it's the Career Association and Resource Center
Okay.
for ODU, and they have so many resources.
That's great.
Um, they're really excellent with not recommendation, with resume writing. In particular, I had to get an internship for this semester for a class, and they were really awesome in helping me hone in my resume, particularly to target the internships that I wanted.
That's
Um,
awesome.
mhm.
Are they pretty well like advertised so everyone pretty much knows about it and what their resources are?
I am not particularly sure because at this time I'm an online student, so I don't
Okay.
know how they advertise on campus. But when you apply to the university, it's definitely one of the major resources that they like point out and let students know that is available.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So what resources helped you pick your major or like with career exploration? And I know you've kind of switched paths a little bit, but is there something that you were always passionate about? And like, were there certain, like, what kind of, like, were the main influences that took you to the major that you're studying right now?
Yeah, actually, my college hopping is what eventually helped me pick my major. Because, like I said, I
Okay.
was originally a fashion design major.
Right.
I did community college at TCC, dual
Mhm.
enrollment from high school, and I did also courses like before I went to Marymount. I went to Marymount University, which is a private university. I eventually
Mhm.
went back to TCC, and then eventually transferred to ODU. And through that process, just the whole applying to colleges, applying for financial aid,
Mhm.
um, it was a difficult process because, like
Yeah,
I said, I
yeah,
went
I'm sure.
from a community college to a private university, back to community college to a public university. And there was never really anyone holding my hand at the process. It was
Mhm.
basically something I learned on my own. So
Yeah.
when I eventually got back to TCC for my social science major, my associates in social science, I thought, hey, I know a lot about college. I know a lot about getting into college. I know
Yeah.
about all the resources, just like all the information I collected on my college journey so far eventually guided me to the path of human services. So I
Okay.
eventually want to, with my human service degree, become a guidance counselor so I could like
Okay.
pass on
Yeah,
my
yeah,
wealth of
yeah.
information.
That's awesome. That's such a cool story.
Yeah.
Um, that's
Yes.
like, yeah, that's really cool. So I was gonna say like another question that I had was like, are you not sure what you're gonna do after your degree, and are you still like researching for like other resources to guide you? So, but it seems like you kind of have like a plan set for yourself. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, pretty much now. Like I said, I'm in my 5th year of college. I got my associates right now in social
Okay.
science, and I'm working on my bachelor's in human services. So
Okay.
after year like 4 or 5, I finally got on track, and that's like the amazing thing about it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have gotten on the path that I am on now if it wasn't for all the stumbling around.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. So on kind of a different note, do you know what an association is and do you belong to any?
I know association is just like a group full of people with like common interests, like
Right,
kayaking association. In this context, for
right.
Q Careers, we're doing career associations. Currently, I am not a member of association. I feel like I definitely should be. So it's definitely something I'm looking into.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I feel like that's a common answer. But yeah, I'm not a member of any associations either, but I think I have a similar understanding of what they are, just like kind of like collective information that like provides resources for like a
Hmm.
certain like interest. So they definitely are very, very intriguing, and I definitely want to learn more about them
Yeah.
myself, especially like going into after graduation, and trying to
Yes.
I feel like they would be a great help in trying to navigate the
Hmm.
real world. Um,
Yes.
so so you mentioned previously about an internship, but do you have any internships or apprenticeships lined up for the summer, and beyond that, like what are your next steps with like kind of your career path?
Well, currently I'm in a class called Field Observation and Human Services, and that's like
Okay.
a mini internship basically. Right now,
Okay.
I'm volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Virginia.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
it's really awesome. You get to interact with the kids, help them with their
Yeah.
homework. They
Yeah.
have like after school stuff and extracurriculars. And for this semester, I only need 50 hours, and I
Okay.
secured that pretty easily, like where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
But for my senior year, I need a whopping 400 internship hours, and I'm currently on the lookout somewhere for that. I have like options, including the Boys and Girls Club, but right now I'm trying to like focus on this semester, and I'll probably
Yeah.
secure and make my final decisions this at the end of this spring because I have summer classes and then I have to go into my internship in the fall.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, I think that about sums it up. Thank you so much for talking. Good luck with all your future endeavors. And yeah, thanks for your time.
Well, thank you for your time too, and good luck to you as well.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice night.
You too.